conversations in the podcast are performed by the cavemen. For your safety and the protection of those around you, please do not attempt to take anything you hear too seriously on the show.
Give me a seckie.
I had to.
It's been a while since you've read that, Chef. We missed you, man.
I know. I'm down, dude. Every time, dude. I missed all you guys, man. It's been a minute, dude. I know we did something, I think, last week, but yeah, it's been a minute. I'm used to like the regular shit. But hey, you know what? Life. We all got lives, and you know sometimes life happens. But
we're low key. I said we're low key, all competing on who can read that the best. And
let's do it.
Yeah, you're still at the top of the heap, bro.
I'm down.
So.
I'm down.
Yo, Trebles, you want to take a jab at it?
Let's go. All
right.
Anyway, before
the conversations in this podcast are performed by. Oh shit.
That's my fault, G. Let me just grab something real quick. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right. Giving Trebles more time to prep his
I know
advantage.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be taking like a second or third place after this one. That's okay.
Late night vibes. Paranoi Radio. After hours.
4, 3, 2.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh yeah.
We ready.
What am I doing here?
Shit. Jermaine says he's coming. Let's just get started. Trebles, after you, baby.
Warning. The conversations in this podcast are performed by the cavemen. For your safety and the protection of all those around you, please do not attempt to take anything you hear too seriously on the show.
Wicka, wicka, wah.
Fuck. I had one shot, bro.
You hit it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to the cave. It's your boy, Joe Reezy. I'm here with the caveman. I got O-Reez. I got the chef. And I think Proper should be joining in soon. But before we begin and introduce our guests, if you're watching this live on X, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram now, make sure you guys check out the comments. If you want to join a community filled with crazy-ass people like you and me 24/7, hit the link over there. But if you're watching this later on, check out our website at cave.com. That's k4v3.com. Tonight, we got our friend from Paranoi Radio, Trebles. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up? Thank you again for having me, bro. What's up?
Yeah,
oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that one, bro.
We got a full cave, not a full house.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having the mayor from
love being here.
Mayor of the cave from Paranoi Radio. Late night vibes. I know, you're not usually up this time, but thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me, bro. Nice meeting you guys. Nice seeing you guys again. It's always good to be in the cave, sharing some s'mores, some freshly hunted conspiracies for Din Din. And it's always good to spend time with you guys, man. I owe you guys so many favors. You guys have inspired me to do a lot of stuff, and I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, so this is O-Reez. O-Reez is his Trebles. We also got Jermaine coming on. But, yo, we were watching before we went live that comedian who was doing the Trump impression, right?
Pretty damn good, man.
First of all, what's crazy is there's a lot of fucking crazy symbolism with Trump and the assassination attempt. But let's just start with this. Endorsement from RFK. And then he's saying he's going to release all the JFK files. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. He knows how to position himself, dog. I'm saying you got to respect the tech. You know what I mean? You got to respect the technique sometimes.
Hey, man. Hit him where it hurts, I guess. Shit.
He is flawless at putting his spot, putting his moment, picking his timing. I think, quite frankly, if J6 4 years ago would have taken place a lot worse, we would have been a lot worse as a nation, and he wouldn't have had the amount of fluff he has on him around right now, bro. He's finessing a lot of us, bro. He's making us a lot of us wake up. I'm just happy to live the moment, bro.
I think people also forget who was the comedian that did an impression of him. Was it Alec Baldwin?
Alec
Baldwin did on SNL. The comedian Shane Gillis also, and then the video that I just sent you, his name is Elon Gold.
So I mentioned Alec Baldwin because Alec Baldwin also had a shooting incident that happened, right?
Wasn't he getting convicted for that recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it dropped, right?
It got acquitted.
Yeah, he's good now.
But it got acquitted. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure either the day of or the day before the assassination attempt.
I just think there's a lot of parallelism of assassination attempts starting with Alec Baldwin in that shooting, to JFK, now to RFK endorsing him. And then this assassination attempt, which was kind of sketchy. I hear they're trying to scrub it, during
the time it would recently happened, we were going through Flash and I were trying to go through a deep dive on the episodes, and it turned out that you have to be very specific how you ask things on Google. Normally, when you look for something on Google and you type it out in a certain manner, it tells you what you want to find. It gives it to you fairly easy. You don't have to dig that much. Having said that, when you go on Google, I haven't checked it recently. I think they fixed it because it was going around on the media. But when you would put assassination attempt on, it should have brought you Donald Trump, according to the most recent events, right? No, it would hit you with everybody else. It would hit you with different celebrities, and except for Donald Trump, you would have to put Donald Trump for all the stuff to come up. So it wouldn't give it to you as a fast choice on Google.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty skeptical when coincidences happen, and being into conspiracy theories this long now, I feel like coincidences are almost 1 in a million, right? But the coincidence of AI almost overtaking the Google search engine now does not help that case, because when you Google something now, it's not like it just takes your search query. The AI almost takes it over and answers your question for you, and because it does that, you could say it almost redirects your search towards a certain alley, if you will. You know what I mean? Instead of like a free shot at something. And they had that already I think most important the I'm feeling lucky button, right? That's kind of what it did. It was like it'll take you to a certain page in the search query.
It's also collecting your data, bro. It's collecting your most recent researches, what you're really into, how they're going to give you some commercials. A lot of the times that I do that with, I think I was talking to Chef in one of his episodes. We were talking about you're looking for something, and then you separate yourself from all the little commercials, and it'll give you get 10% off on this hat on Nike, for example, or on Kotex or whatever. So it'll tell you what you're talking about. It'll feed you what you are looking for, or things that you like, from the color that you're looking for, the type of food that you like, or the type of people, celebrities, and music that you listen to, the movies you just want to go see. Or if you want to go see the movie, it'll tell you, hey, then these are the movies playing nearby. And it'll give you a list of the fucking movies on Fandango so you could rent it at your home. So it's fucking weird. But yeah, it's a lot of times...
It's no wonder these submissive girls hitting me up. It's no wonder, man. The algorithm, you trying to get some submissive Asian women? Yeah, for sure. We got you.
Oh, yeah. They'll know.
These are the most submissive women around your town right now near the next 50 miles.
Who to follow?
Are you 5'2"?
Top matches.
The right girl with the top height with the right height for you.
Hey, man, that's fun size for sure. Yeah, he got it right.
There we go. Yep.
I was talking to a friend. He works in the hotel industry, and hotels do that. I think they're the pioneers of, finding out what's around and then adjusting their prices and their rates due to the fact that there's an event going on, or it's a holiday, some sort of celebration. But now with AI, and my bad, airports do that too, and airline companies, right? Obviously, it's cheaper to fly certain times, and obviously in holidays it's more expensive. But now, Walmart, Target, Amazon, they are listening. They're using Google and Siri to listen, and it's to the point where I actually think this is a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven, but there are avenues like dynamic pricing and mix that with AI that kind of bring credence to this theory. But I think sometimes, if you want to watch a movie, right? Let's say Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park is available on Netflix for free, right? And you add it to your list. Months go later, and you say, "Oh man, I should watch Jurassic Park." You go try to find Jurassic Park on Netflix, and it's not available anymore. And you probably have to pay for it now, or rent it. You know what I mean?
That's happened before. That's happened before.
That always happens, dude. And then you pay for it, and then the next week it's there for free again, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. And also giving them access to your images, bro. You give them access to your images. If you take them, like, for example, I have a daughter. If I take a pticture of my daughter at a certain area in a park, because of the location where it's at, it'll tell me what the fuck is up during that area. Like if there's a new Baskin Robbins open, hey, you know what? Like, yo, this is the new Baskin Robbins near your area. Hey, I open TikTok, bam, there's a Baskin Robbins fucking commercial. It's weird. It's like if all of them are working in the conglomerate, and your phone, you're chipping yourself. We said this on the show before. You already chipped. You want to talk about Elon Musk chipping your brain? You chipped your fucking self, and then the worst thing about it, you're chipping your kids. You're asking to be enslaved. You love being enslaved.
Yeah, that's why I be telling like my cousins and shit like that. Y'all need to take them phones away from these little 13, these little 9-year-olds and shit. I was looking at like one of my little 9-year-old nieces, and like, don't get me wrong, she's getting more savvy with technology. It's helping her in many ways. But then after she's done with her homework, I see her on fucking Facebook. I'm like, sending me fucking friend requests. I'm about to say happy birthday to her. I'm like, wait a minute, yo little ass shouldn't even be on here. Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo little ass shouldn't even be on Facebook. I should not even be seeing your birthday fucking notifications on my feed and shit. So man, this is crazy, bro. We need to put the brakes on this shit.
I think it's tough though. I do think it's tough because like you really got to pick and choose what restraints you're gonna put on either like your kids, or like for me at least, my kids are homeschooled, so like they don't have like a big social life. My daughter does jujitsu. My other 2-year-old, she's 2, so she just walks around and bees 2 all day. But it's like hard because it's like, do I take? Now I have on my end, I have cracked down on a lot of things. Like I didn't realize that Roblox was like a terrible website to or like app to have. And for the longest time, not for the longest time, for about a year or so, like I had no problem with her being on it because she's usually sitting on the couch next to me. I'm watching, I'm observing what she's doing. Am I paying 100% attention to it? No, that'd be a lie. You know what I mean? Like, just to be honest with you. But after I realized like some of the nasty shit that's on there, like we cut that out. But it's hard, dude. It's hard trying to figure out when like certain things are bad. Like even I know we're talking about like AI, we're talking about phones, we're talking about chipping and spying and suggested ads and what have you. But even when it comes down to like the holiday Christmas, it's like, are you gonna keep your tree up with all the tinsel and all the gold, which is a complete pagan thing, and it literally says in the Bible like not to do that? Like, are you gonna just say fuck it, like you don't get a Christmas tree this year? You know what I mean? So it's hard, dude. It's hard. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like, I get it. It's fucking hard though. It's hard to pick
Joe. Yo, like quick, just to add on to the whole thing of being monitored and shit. Check this out, bro. I just recently, not trying to fucking plug in Paranoi Radio podcast, paranoid.com, the best show on the fucking planet, right? Not just trying to plug it in. But Joe,
where do I find that? Where do I listen to that podcast?
Check us out, paranoidradio.com. That's right. Do not forget to drop a 5-star random podcast. It allows us to enjoy each other as much as I enjoy making it. Yo, no, check this out. I always do that shit, dog. Look, check this out. I just recently added ads on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I just found out when I go to the desktop version? I can put what type of ads to add to you when you listen on any platform.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gave me some for automotive. It gave me some for maintenance. It gave me some for utilities. And I was like, who wants to get a commercial from Southern California Edison, right? Like the electric plant that provides your house with electricity. Who wants to get a dealership? How would they know what type of dealership or what dealership to offer you, to promote to you? The location on your phone. Every single fucking app is not only asking for your locations, but it's giving you access. It's asking access to the microphone, to the front camera, to the back camera, to the location when you open it, location when you close it, when you open other. It's currently always what's it called, refreshing in the background if you have those things opened. Even your battery, bro. So yeah, 1,000%. They know what time you get out of work. Through what dealerships you're gonna pass by when you're going through commute to listening to your favorite podcast, so they could submit and enter that fucking dealership right when you're listening to Paranoi Radio podcast on any podcast platform for free.
Wow.
Yeah, dog. And going back to the kids on YouTube, two things. If you leave your kids unattended on those iPads, it's so crazy how deep into the algorithm they get. You know, from the initial video that you watch them on, if you leave them for like 30 minutes to an hour, it's like, how the fuck did you get this video, you know?
Yeah.
Not only that, like their emails, they're using your email, right? So they're just on the kid version of YouTube. So what's good about that is they're obviously protected from certain videos that are not kid friendly. But the con of that is that dynamic pricing AI is still collecting data. So now you're getting Roblox ads, you know, that you don't care about, but when your kid sees it, it's like, oh, there were Roblox. Can we get that? You know what I mean? And then it's like, how did you know? You know, it's just like, oh, it just popped up. It's so fucking crazy how it works. There are advantages. It is kind of cool, but there are also disadvantages. And going back to what you said, Trebles, like when being in, you know, we're our own social media content creators and our social media managers. When you sign up for a social media account, and if you want to upload photos or videos, sometimes there's the option of giving it access to all your photos and videos and your camera and your mic as well.
It's not a selective view. Word.
Bro, I try not to do that, but if you don't do that, there's so many hoops you have to jump through just to get one video uploaded, right? And sometimes you can't even do it.
Word.
Fuck,
that's 100% truth.
Speaking of fine print, let's just kind of hop off the social media and the AI stuff and go to the fine print with Disney Plus. You guys hear about that fucking what is called the food poisoning thing that happened where someone died, but since he had a Disney Plus account in the fine print, I guess they're exempt for any lawsuits because of anything coming from any Disney properties?
Yeah. First of all, am I sounding all right?
I think you're sounding better. Yeah.
Okay. I'm having massive issues with my mic, but anyhow, I'll try to speak clearly and with my chest. But yeah, so from what I understood, it was a doctor actually, who was having dinner at Disney, had either a gluten allergy or a shellfish allergy. I think it was gluten, which is kind of crazy. Like it actually fucking killed him. Like shellfish would make more sense to me. So the wife was trying to do a lawsuit, and yeah, he signed under the terms and agreement of having a Disney Plus membership a year or two prior. That pretty much the liability of Disney, if you're whatever you're doing at any of the Disney parks, they're covered. That is some crazy.
That's so
shit.
wild, bro.
And I don't know
for Disney Plus on your phone.
Yeah, dog, I guess one of the fine prints before you hit agree means that they're exempt from any lawsuits on any of their properties.
Wait. If I have Disney Plus on my fucking phone and I go to Disneyland tomorrow morning and I don't have it, and I don't know about an argument, I mean about an allergy, and I eat shellfish sushi shit, whatever the fuck they're selling there, and I get sick in the park, I can't sue them because I have a Disney Plus account on my phone.
Yep.
That's fucking wicked, bro.
That's how the story goes. Yeah. And I mean, imagine what would happen like if you were on like a roller coaster or something. And something
that sounds more retarded than fucking Kamala Harris at the fucking DNC last night.
I heard she likes to get loose off the goose, bro.
Oh shit, man. Hey, when she was younger, she had a nice caboose.
Jeffrey Piccolo.
She a boss bitch now. She ain't getting no D.
Jeffrey, she's trying to grow a D, bro. Those people be weird. Jeffrey Piccolo's wife died after dining at a restaurant at Disney World last year. He asserted in a lawsuit this year. She told her server at a restaurant about her allergies to dairy and nuts, but after dinner she had a severe allergic reaction and died per the suit. The wrongful death lawsuit against the restaurant and Disney claimed blah, blah, blah. Disney denied any wrongdoing and argued that Piccolo had waived his rights to sue twice when he signed up for a Disney Plus streaming account. I can't even. Can you imagine reading that in court? Like, how do you read that with a serious face in 2019 and when he used the Disney World website in 2023, according to a court filing from the company? That's fucked.
Every single
it's funny up until you need to sue, dog.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And you know what's funny? Every app you download tells you you have to put your initials or your name in the situation, and then they tell you, do you agree to the terms? And if you don't agree, you can't open the account. It's funny, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
One of the terms, can we harvest your fucking balls when you're dead? You wouldn't even fucking know. Motherfuckers skim through that shit. I know. I don't.
And bro, who reads that shit? Out of four of you right now, who the fuck reads that shit?
If it doesn't concern any like direct money transactions or employments, I ain't signing that. I ain't reading that shit for sure.
This is when you use AI against itself. If you create a chat bot to scan contracts and bullet point all the sketchy details, then you don't have to read that shit. You know what I mean? You could just be like,
true.
Nope, I don't want to sign there. And you know what? Because of what they're doing, where you have to check all the boxes in order to access the apps, you almost have to vote with your app usage. You know what I mean? Like there are some apps that you just have to be like, nah, I'm not gonna fuck with that, and just take the cons of what it comes with. Obviously, like let's say social media, or not even social media, just media, like videos. Some people take a bold stand on free speech, and because of that, they're just on Rumble instead of YouTube. But the con of that is your exposure, obviously, right? Like Rumble doesn't have as much of a potential reach compared to YouTube, but at least you're standing on something opposed to just bending over backwards for anything. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard, man.
Oh yeah, it is hard, bro. It's only gonna get harder.
Oh yeah. So what is it in the UK? Are they arresting people now for fucking like tweeting or making fun of people, like the governor?
I've seen something when I was death scrolling, looking at fucking butt cheeks on TikTok, because it even happens to me sometimes. Believe it or not, I'm fucking going through TikTok University here, and it happens to be that I seen I mean, this is just based on what I've seen on TikTok, guys. You guys go, for by all means, hashtag look it up, go to the search bar, spend 5 more seconds of your time to go to the search bar and look up what you're trying to find. I guess they're trying to extradite. How do you say that word?
Extradite.
Trilingual here. Extradite. There we go. Anybody that's violating or freedom of speech, any American that's talking shit about the government, they're trying to put them in jail. And I think you have to be in the UK, and you cannot be promoting what's happening in the UK on social media, because I guess England is going through some shit with Islam. Yeah.
My thing is, okay, so what if, just hypothetically speaking, everybody with a phone in the UK pulled that bitch out, went on Facebook and X at the same time and said, fuck Parliament. They gonna arrest everybody?
They're going to arrest the person that published it, I guess.
Or even worse, they might just punish everybody as a whole. You know what I mean?
If everybody in like a whole fucking district or borough or whatever the fuck they call their fucking states, if everybody in the fucking location said, all right, nigga, 8 p.m., we saying fuck the fucking, you know what I'm saying? We saying fuck Parliament. and everybody posts on their shit, fuck Parliament. They gonna arrest everybody, bro?
It works the other way around. They're so afraid because I don't even think you could carry guns out there, bro. They're so afraid and they're so comfortable in their privileged life that they won't even dare to do it. They won't organize themselves. They'll be broken. They'll break themselves up before they try to organize themselves and actually say, at 8 p.m. tonight, we're all going to say, fuck you. It doesn't work that easily for them. See, us here, at least we still have our guns. That's the only difference between us and every other fucking country on the planet, bro. This is why they still can't take care of us, bro, or take over us, because we have fucking guns. I was just trying to get a gun, bro, here in California. Try to get a gun, my first gun legally. You know what I'm saying? Legally, and I'm not gonna disclose any illegal shit. And do you know what they did? I applied for it July 5th. After all the push, I donated some money to Trump or whatever, and then I went through my Independence Day happiness, and then I applied for the gun. They made me wait the 10 hot days. Then they made me wait. I got a letter from the DOJ. They told me to wait the 30 days, and then I came back undetermined. So Turner's, which is based in Long Beach, they told me, oh, because of our location and our policies, any other vendor would have given you the gun if you came undetermined. But we cannot give it to you. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I have to go through a live scan and then go through the background process again and wait another 30 days. By that time, the end of the world came. It's fucking stupid. The zombies took over. It's not that they're blocking me to get it. They're trying to discourage me from getting it so that I spend not only the money, the time, and then by the end of the time, I don't even want the gun anymore because I already went through fucking all the hoops and shit. So it's kind of like they want you, they're exercising their power so that they're maximizing all of their exercising of the power so that you don't get your fucking gun. You know what I'm saying?
You're exhausted. By the time you're done with it, you're fucking exhausted. You're exhausted, exactly. And you don't want to go any further. And that's why I think, Oriz, I think you made a good like point. Like, what if everyone does that at 8 p.m. and everyone says the same stuff? Am I sounding all right, by the way?
Yeah, you're sounding out.
Okay. A little closer, yeah.
But I know the problem. Haha, fixed. Anyhow,
great.
My bad. But I think the thing is like, no, they're not going to arrest everybody. No, they're not going to be able to do that. Now, what they can do is that, thank you. What they can do is that they want to, I think that's why they want to do this whole social credit system type shit, because then they're going to fucking nail you. They don't have to. Are you going to get arrested? Maybe not, but they're just going to find your fucking bank account once they know they got your social media, they got all your shit. Bingo. So they don't have to go show up at your door. They don't have heads for that. And you know what's crazy? So a friend of mine at work just went to a Christian concert down at it was in LA. I forgot the name of the theater, but it was a Christian rap concert. And she said it was super crazy. When she first walked in, she had to go through all this stuff. She called it like a live ID or something. And what they were trying to push is that one of the options was she can pretty much enter her banking information, do the facial recognition going into this concert last weekend, to where when she goes in, she can grab all the merch she wants. You don't have to pay for shit. You just walk the fuck out and they charge your fucking card. And she said she had to go through so many. And how cool is that? You don't gotta stop. You don't even gotta click your phone 3 times to pull up your Apple Wallet.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Logic is so upside down.
Crazy, dude. And this is in Southern California. Like, this is, I mean, obviously not that that's a big fucking surprise, but she said she had to go through so many hoops of clicking to not have to do that, but they encourage that. So it is already happening. It's happening right fucking now. Like, you see the videos in the UK, you see the videos in fucking China. Someone jaywalks, they fucking dinged his ass right then and there. Oh, yeah, but it is starting.
That's that surveillance state shit. It's like that in the UAE too, bro. They don't even have cops out there like chasing your ass for traffic violations, bro. You just go home and that shit charged on your fucking bank account.
Yep.
So, yeah. 2 things. Historically,
they have that green lane too, right?
Yup.
That green lane, the car you get on the car, and everybody in the car, even your phone starts getting charged, and they start charging you as you're driving.
It's crazy,
weird, bro.
What? For real?
Yeah,
Oh,
the green
man.
lane. You don't know about the green lane?
Real time, too, bro.
That's crazy.
Dude, you get on the. It's like the diamond lane here in California. You jump on that bitch, and then your Tesla's getting charged as you're driving. In your phone, everything is like you're getting microwave as you're driving, getting charged.
Yeah,
at the same time. It's fucking wicked, bro.
like per mile live.
Long-term fast track scanning almost.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Every detail, bro. Harvesting every bit. That's the new currency, bro. You know, everything, all logic is all fucked up. You know what, Chef? What you said? That's for Christ. That's for Christ. That's a Christian concert. A Christian, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, man, like logic's upside down, bro. The DNC, not to make it fucking political, but fuck that shit. The DNC has gates all over the Chicago fucking Staples Center, whatever the fuck it's called, the convention center. But yeah, you have the fucking the welded doors open at the fucking border for the past 4 years. Suck a taco, dude. What the fuck? What kind of logic is that, bro? Take the scales out of my eyes, bro. Spit on it. Hawk tool. Jesus Christ did the original Hawk tool. Hawk tool. And fucking fix my eyesight, bro. I swear to fucking God. It's stupid out here.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but
Shit, bro.
it's meant to be stupid because they want you entertained. They want you, triggered. If you're triggered, then you have more of a reaction and you're more invested to it. But going back to the UK, historically, they're willing to take anything. That's kind of why the rebels of the UK moved here and made America.
That's why we here. That's why we here now.
Yeah, but fuck, man, I don't know.
Fucking California.
It started with vaccines, right? The vaccine passports were supposed to get in to your implant into your phone, right? And then that was supposed to make it convenient in order to go to concerts and go out. And I think, obviously, to me, that didn't really work the way they wanted to. But one thing that did work is the fact that people did like conveniency. People did like the convenience. People like the convenience of ordering shit from Amazon and it coming to you, opposed to going to the store. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even for me, bro, and I think this is stupid, but I think it's just kind of evolution. The convenience of DoorDashing. DoorDash is fucking stupid, bro. But for some reason, it does provide jobs, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's hella convenient to just do what you got to do and then it comes to you, you know what I mean? And even
it also aids laziness. Exactly. Like, I'm fucking lazy. Like, I could have saved $20 by driving right up the fucking street and grabbing my food.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think, to me, long term, like the bigger picture is they're trying to really indoctrinate us and almost kind of hone us into these 15-minute cities, right? Ownership of land is decreasing by the year, and a lot of people who think that they own the land don't really own the land. You know, you have a lease or a rent on the land, and you're not really building a legacy because after that lease is up, like, it's on to the next person. You know what I mean?
You build your legacy outside of the country. That's how they fucked us up. They fucked us over by tricking us into believing that we can initiate our American dreams out here, bro. Especially with this crazy ass inflation. Maybe 20, 30, 50 years ago, our parents could have fucking did it. If we're lucky, our older brothers and sisters maybe, if they were right on the cutoff. But everybody past fucking 1980, bro, we struggling, homie. That's why I like even if you're making $100K a year, bro, like in California, bro, that's not enough to be living like a king. Fuck that, bro. I'll take all my money, I'll take all my assets, I'll take all my women, and we're gonna go to the Philippines and live like kings and like a king and queens, and we're gonna be in our castle in our little ivory tower. And hey, man, it's a third world country. If shit get wild, shit get wild. But guess what, my nigga? I'm gonna have a machete and I'm gonna have some other shit too, bro. So let's do it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
That's what it is. You gotta live like a king, bro. You gotta live like a king, rock like a king, kill like a king, die like a king, homie. That's how it is.
We're all from Cali, and it's crazy because, like, some properties here, you can't even buy home insurance for fires anymore because it's high risk.
Fuck,
like,
no,
dude, can you imagine putting your whole life savings into a home to build a legacy? And
bro, it's a bitch just to refinance. It's a bitch just to refinance, bro. If you have somebody that's on fucking handicap disability, bro, they will literally bar you from fucking purchasing a home. It's fucking bullshit.
It's because you're not BlackRock, bro. It's because you're not BlackRock. By 2047, 2045, BlackRock and Vanguard are going to own 90% of all the territory in the United States of America. Or maybe even North America, bro, because they're fucking expanding quick.
Wait. Just to go back on the convenience. Oh, you don't have to worry about plumbing and, home fire insurance anymore. Just live in our multi-family living spaces. It's like a hotel living. We got everything.
Yeah.
The line, bro. The line in Saudi Arabia. The line, bro. The line.
I'm a recovering addict. Please don't say line around me.
You got a bump?
You gonna bump? Yo, they're fucking container made houses stacked on each other from recycled containers off San Pedro. Yeah, man, it's fucking wicked, bro. Wow, bro. Now who's homeless?
Hey, for the transients, for sure. That's a good move for transients, but I mean, for like
you could buy a foldable house from Amazon, bro. A foldable house from Amazon. True. Amazon foldable, bro. Look it up. Yeah. It's foldable. Home Depot has selling them, I think. Home Depot's selling them too online, right?
Bro. Yeah,
get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah,
true. I mean, there is way more innovative shit now. For you to be using these shipping containers is kind of bummy, but I mean, we might as well make use of all the resources, I guess. They got motherfuckers turning like school buses into fucking houses and shit.
I'm about that life, dude. I'm not even kidding. If I didn't have 5 fucking cats, 2 dogs, and 2 kids and a beautiful fiance, I'd be living in a fucking bus any day of the fucking week, dude. Like that is my dream.
Yeah, man. Live on the road, bro. Get an RV or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just get a little condo in the middle of California, not on the coast or some shit like that. Sell your properties, use the equity, get your boat, get your RV, and then just travel, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Stargaze.
Yeah. Want some Dragon Ball Z shit? Like I wouldn't mind some Capsule Corp home type shit. You know what I mean? Where I press the button,
programming,
pop-up home. Yes.
Throw a fucking pill. There it is. Programming, bro. That's not a lie. Coincidentally, the Japanese are extremely good at that shit.
When you master quantum physics and fucking pocket dimensions, you let me know. We're going to invest in that.
It's going to be origami homes. And you literally just pull it out of your pocket, you throw it, and it pops up into a fucking origami, and you slide in there. And then when you're done,
I'm not gonna lie though. If you take a camera and you time lapse record somebody printing out a home from a 3D printer, it's sped up like it's magic. This fool just printed a home. You know what I mean? And then if you could take that back and not have to reconstruct it, I guess obviously there might be some like Mr. Meeseeks you could summon to fucking make that shit in the future, probably to make it more believable, like an instant home. You know what I mean? But technically, you've got the blueprints for it with the 3D printing. Going back to the guns, there's a lot of crazy 3D printing designs for guns, bro. I think that was guns early on, right?
Yeah,
ghost guns on deck.
Bro, I try to look for some on Telegram, bro. I don't have a Telegram anymore, but I went on Telegram, bro, and I'm gonna tell you something, though. This happened last year. I went through the links. Yeah, and then through the links, I got into a chat where they're talking about the guns, and then they hit me up in that personal message, and they were trying to use my home as a weapons cache, bro. I told this to Shiv. I told Rico this on his show. I was like, what the fuck? Knocked out. I didn't even know it was FBI. I got out all those fucking links. I started erasing all my caches and shit. And I'm out. I deleted that shit. Make sure the whole thing was locked out. Deleted it off my phone, bro. Because that's some wicked shit, bro. I was like, dude, I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. But fuck, bro. You're talking about using my home as a weapons cache, dog. Shit will go down. Now some random ass fucking people and like all hooded up and shit. Give me my guns and shit. Let's go. We're going to war. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's trippy, dude. It's trippy. The world is unprecedented.
Yeah, okay. Unprecedented. Before I go to the next topic, I want to talk about. We got our listeners saying shots fired or no shots fired at the Trump event.
Oh, see,
recently.
I think he's talking about the assassination
on the 13th. On the 13th.
Yeah, there was shots fired. Yeah, there was shots fired. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. You think that you guys are thinking it was staged?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm honestly like I've heard some other, but I just don't find it. I find everything really fucking weird. Like the shooter wasn't like, but I do believe that firefighter got fucking. I do believe he got his head blown off. I mean, I do think that shots were fired. I think there was some. I think certain agencies were involved. Certain people had to know. Not every single person needed to know, but I think some people did know. And I'm gonna stand on, if I had to say yes or no, I'm gonna say yes. I do think shots were fired.
Yeah, I think shots were fired too, bro. My thing is like I think we give our governments and these associations and we give each other too much credit, bro. Like, yeah. Of course, if somebody gonna slip through the cracks and get a fucking shot fired off. Like this we're not like just because we have all these systems in place and all this technology and shit, bro, we still in the wild. We are still in the wild. We are gonna get hit with uncontrollable variables from left and fucking right. You think these niggas can fucking, even if they're Secret Service, you think they're gonna fucking see everything? Fuck no, bro. Fuck no.
We might have 19 aircraft carriers, bro, but they're not at home. They're abroad. Just like our money. I think it's 45% of all our fucking currency. It's abroad. It's not at home. It's the same fucking thing. And you're right. It didn't only fall through the cracks, but we live in a fucking police state that's so overrun by Democratic fucking rats that are also in charge of the Secret Service and in charge of a lot of the things that we think are making us secure, specifically Donald Trump. This guy has real ops. I'm not just a Donald Trump dick rider because I am a MAGA supporter, but I'm going to say this right now. This guy has real ops. Joe Biden's biggest ops are probably the fucking staircase, bro. It's just fact, dude. This guy trips on everything. That's his biggest ops. This guy has real ops. And quite frankly, what's up, big dog?
What's up, man?
Proper nose.
I have to be on my mobile because my camera, I was on fucking Google Meet, but whatever. Go ahead. Sorry, me cut you off.
No problem, bro. Yeah, and then quite frankly, well, yeah, that's just the thought. This guy has real ops.
It's oligarchs on both sides, though, because we know that the far right is funded, like the far extreme right. They're basically funded by Saudis, and then the far left, they're basically funded by American oligarchs and the ish oligarchs. You know, I'm not gonna finish the whole fucking word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So we have to find a common ground. You know what I mean? Like I often find people are just getting into conflated arguments, and we ain't solving shit. You know, because neither side is willing to listen to each other. That's why we have podcasts like this, and we have forums like this, where everybody from all sides of the table can let go of their egos and come together and really have open discussion about this shit.
I was telling Isaac from Organite the same thing because he had some surface level knowledge about the situation with Trump and shit, and I told him, like, at the end of the day, bro, we're all people, we're all Americans. And we're all trying to hold down and secure a future for our kids and for ourselves. And we need to, instead of looking at the things that are going to make us different for the next fucking 4 years, we need to look at the things that are making us common, what struggles we have in common, what things we can do to get the struggles out of the fucking way. How can we commute and unite together? Everything that makes us that puts us together. At the end of the day, this is what the country's built on. Innovation. If you're not innovating, you're fucking dying. And if we're only innovating to destroy ourselves, what do you think is going to happen? So I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, and just to double down on that shit, a big perpetuator of this ideology that we're trying to push it is discipline, homie. Like, a lot of people are just not disciplined, and they're willing to just be these sheep that can get herded wherever, whenever, because it's fucking easy. They don't have to fucking think for themselves, bro. And
it's convenient.
For what it's worth, bro, I don't feel sorry for people like that. I do not feel sorry for you when y'all sitting there suffering and making excuses and complaining and shit like that. I be in the back of my head fucking smiling at motherfuckers like that, because I'll be like, man, I worked my fucking ass off, and I still don't even have half of the requirements that I would need for me to qualify to be the man that I want to be. But your ass is sitting here not doing jack shit, and you're complaining because you're not getting your golden apples handed to you on the silver
or your
platter,
participation trophy.
Diamond encrusted, diamond
Why do you
encrusted
think that's
fucking
what the
golden
Democrats
apples on
are
a silver
so-
platter. These motherfuckers are entitled as shit, bro. And I cannot
That's
stand
the
this.
Democrat target audience, really. I mean, that's who they cater to. Why do you think you guys have seen Kamala Harris's fucking conventions, and they're so fucking. It's a
Beyonce is
disaster.
gonna be there, dog.
Oh my
No,
god!
they use that. They use that. They use that.
Oh,
She's not gonna be there. They use that, dude. I was talking. Yo, I'm gonna throw this back at you guys real quick. But I was saying,
Wow.
if fuckface Kendrick Lamar walks in that bitch, fucking saying not like us, like a fucking cholo leaning to the side to the left, talking shit about pedophiles on his music, yet supporting pedophile bullshit about fucking kids fucking being lost in the at the border. 300,000 freaking kids lost, and you're over there not like us, bro. You're a fucking pedo yourself, dog, and that proves it. But he saved himself from that bullshit.
You know what?
That song?
I
Let's
agree.
talk about that song. It's brought out a lot of corny ass motherfuckers with that song. So many people writing that song. I was like, dude, you're fucking corny. You know?
My thing is
Fucking stupid, bro.
Okay. So they're hating on Drake for shooting his shot at younger girls, right? And they're trying to stigmatize him for that.
Yeah.
But let's be real, bro. Most niggas want that shit. Most niggas want younger women. Like, motherfuckers need to
That's
stop
disturbing.
capping. They need to stop fucking bandwagoning because they're fucking betas. Like, if you sat and looked at yourself in the fucking mirror and you had a batty little 21-year-old who ain't had no trauma, no issues, hasn't had a
You want to be the traumatic. You want to be the traumatic experience for her. You want to give her the.
That's some
Do you want to
toxic
be
ass
with? Do
mentality,
you
yeah.
want to be with 33-year-old angry fucking wrinkly fucking not dealing with your shit? Like, nah, bro. Like, so the whole fucking not like us shit. That's just bullshit. Even though it's a good song, don't get me wrong. It's a funny.
I think it's playing off his character. It's playing off his character, Mr. Morale. He's trying to like set a standard of like morale.
Yeah, but it's fucking stupid. You're just catering to a whole bunch of women that have been fucking. These same women that you're catering to with this song, they've been fucking vampiric to men for fucking the past 20, 30 years with this OnlyFans, fucking RedTube, fucking Pornhub, all this shit. They're trying to demonize niggas.
Hey, who controls all that though?
Women. They want to demonize niggas for being with younger women, yet yet your main source of income is younger men on fucking RedTube, fucking whacking their shit off. So like that's some fucking bullshit, bro. You cannot sit there and say you cannot sit there and fucking penalize a man for going at a younger woman. And I'm like, niggas is trying to actually change their life and make their lives better, put a ring on them to make sure they ain't fucking experiencing no harm whatsoever, chilling in the castle and shit. That shit's not okay, but it's okay for you to have a fucking OnlyFans, fucking RedTube. You got fucking 9-year-olds fucking whacking off to you for the first time in their fucking life, never had pussy in their fucking life. The only pussy they're looking at is yours.
Or you have Megan Thee Stallion shaking her ass and fucking looking like a overgrown gorilla, transsexual gorilla.
Shaking her ass on She-Hulk. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm trying to fucking watch fucking superheroes fight, not twerking. If I wanted to watch twerking, I'll switch my
Thank you.
Time out.
I'll watch Revo.
If that was Black Widow twerking, would you have mind?
Fuck no.
Scarlett Johansson, bro. How dare you, bro? How dare you?
Fuck no. I wouldn't. But you ain't never,
bro. Scarlett Johansson can get it, bro. She can get it, bro. Oh man, she's probably the only artist.
Sweeney, you'd be all over that.
Yeah,
dog.
Story, bro.
She's the only celebrity I didn't hate after I found out she sponsored. She endorsed the Biden. I was like, dude, I'll give her the pass, bro. She's amazing. She's fucking gorgeous, bro.
Who, Scarlett? ScarJo?
Yeah, dude, come on, bro. Oh man, woman of my dreams, probably.
Sweeney. I was like, what?
I think most of Hollywood endorses the Democratic side.
Yeah, it's an elite. It's an elite party.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well,
it's oligarchs.
Just to say my piece on it, if shots were fired, I don't know, man. Like I said, Trebles. I remember I told you I think Biden's going to win because the event of Kamala Harris taking over needed to happen, and sure enough, it's happening now, right? So I still think it's a show, and the fact that this new level of the exposure of who's pulling strings is coming out. I think, like I said on the last podcast, I think it's all WWE, but now we know who Vince McMahon is, and he goes to Chabad. You know what I mean?
You know what I think is important. What I think it should be the most important thing that us men in particular should be taking away from this is that, and this is the ideology that most of us should have. I'm not going to sit here and say all of us will, because survival of the fittest, right? But this is how I look at it, bro. The leaders, they will go in and out. They will change. They will swap hands. Leadership and power will swap parties. But guess what? O gonna still be motherfucking O. Proper still gonna be motherfucking proper. We gonna be kings no matter who's ruling this planet. They can kiss my ass. Respectfully.
Self-belief.
Sensational.
Yeah.
I like that.
My thing was it's like I think Trump knows who he's catering to. I think he knows his audience, and he knows his audience way better than Biden and Kamala. I think they don't know their audience because they don't have an audience. I think anyone who gives them attention, they're like, oh, that's an audience. Oh, that's an audience. You know what I mean?
Then they try to get
AI. It has to be AI. It has to be AI generated images, bro. What audience started?
Again, like I think the people who are lost that just hate Trump, like they're supporting Kamala just because they hate Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or she pretends to be
there
black.
There's a lot of fabricated posts on social media. Obviously, it's almost election time, so there's a lot of propaganda. But I think the real interactions we're seeing is when they're asked, why do you support Kamala? And they're just clueless. You know what I mean? And I think that is genuine. I think it's okay to say, I just don't want to vote for Trump, because that's true. You know what I mean? Like that was like 80% of the, well, actually like 40% of the people that voted for Biden last year, because 70% of them were dead or fucking not even non-existent. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's an okay excuse. Although it's honest, like bottom line is you're fucking uneducated, because if you were to say, you know what, I'm voting for Kamala Harris because of X, Y, and Z, and have a few policies you can name, fucking more power to you.
Oh yeah.
If you can at least articulate
no policies, even on her website.
True.
She doesn't have shit. Yeah, I've seen that.
It goes the same thing. Like, oh, why are you voting for Donald Trump? Because
we have some, and we have some of those too.
Sides.
Because there's also a lot of those guys who
at least articulate. Give us something, dude. Like, instead of just saying I just don't like him. Well, that's all right. That's still a fucking uneducated fucking answer, in my opinion. Yeah. It might be a truthful answer, but it's uneducated because
maybe not uneducated, but like an uninformed answer.
There you go. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, like you said, it's just a lot of what I'm hearing, and there's people at work that are like, oh, who are you voting for? I'm like, I really don't think this is the best batch of people, but I'm just going to sit this one out like I did last election. And they're like, well, your vote's going to count. It's like, no, that's not how the Electoral College fucking works. You know how that works, right?
Yeah, that's not how it works.
A lot of people think like, you put your vote is going to put it. It's like, no, they have to win the fucking state. That's not. And they're like, what about RFK? Well, RFK today fucking stepped down, is now endorsing Donald Trump. And it's weird. It's just like, it's like, I feel like this is just more division than we really need. And it's just, you got Kamala calling out Donald. It's becoming personal. Remember, like they're like, oh, Donald Trump takes personal attacks. Now the Democrats are taking personal attacks. It's just back and forth now. So
yeah, it's like high school, bro. I ain't trying.
Yeah, it's getting like Mean Girls-y. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude.
It is, bro.
Like Kamala's like, say it to my face. Like,
those fucking whack, like those whack YouTube rap battles they used to have of like,
I'm not a rapper
figures. This is like almost that, like in real life now, where I wouldn't be surprised if these two had a fucking rap battle to figure it out.
Spitting hot fire.
Literally.
I was actually looking forward to Joe Biden and Donald Trump in a golf match. We're not getting that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Time out. But one of the biggest things to me that came out was when Michelle Obama spoke at the DNC, and she said she had her daughters through IVF. Red flag, dogs. Red flag or what?
Wait, she said that? Wait, what?
Did she actually say that?
I think
she actually said that?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
She's a man, dude.
Yeah, you don't know that she's Big Mike?
This is Michael Obama, bro.
Yeah.
That's why
but
Obama
again,
was the
what
first
does
one
that
to
have
endorse all
do
these gay shit.
with the
That's
DNC?
been-
What does that have to do with that shit?
She was talking about, I think, like, first of all, she made it a race thing, and then I think she was trying to like stand up
From the
for
Democrats always.
like the unrepresented population, and I don't know where it stemmed from, but she ended up disclosing that she was
This
she
is
conceived
this
through
is-
IVF.
If it wasn't
is
for
like a-
IVF, she wouldn't be a mother.
There you go.
I think something along the lines is what she said.
I have to be honest with you. It's so fucking upside down, bro. It wouldn't. Nobody cares if you're fucking blue, yellow, black, white, or polka dot. Nobody cares what flavor. Nobody cares what shit you're shoving up your ass. Nobody cared that you were gay until the transsexuals started fucking around with their fucking kids. No one cared a fuck, bro. Until now,
Yep.
until you really want to fucking put her in your face and put her on every single. You want to ruin Star Wars? You want to put her on every single fucking movie? You want to put her on kids' movies? And now you have rolling, and this is fact. I had to fucking look it up. You have rolling Planned Parenthood vans outside of the DNC giving out birth control. I mean, abortion pills, bro. Abortion pills instead of talking about and educating the women on what would happen if you get an abortion. Saving storms type of shit. It's fucking crazy.
And vasectomies. They were handing out vasectomies as well.
Yeah, no, I just debated some gay guy about this shit. I was like telling him, look, bro, there's a bunch of girls in my life that told me that their lives were ruined by basically by medicines or by them rings and them fucking all this implanting that's supposed to help prevent childbirth and all this stuff, all this childbirth preventative measures. Like girls have been telling me that it makes them like depressed, it makes them like suicidal. It makes them like emotionally distraught. Like, it destroys relationships and stuff. And then I have this guy disputing me, telling me, well, no, this is not how it is because the girls in my life, da-da-da-da. I'm like, look, bro, what you experience, I have not disputed. I have not said that you are wrong for experiencing what you experienced. But when I come up with my response, which is in complete and an utter opposition to what you've experienced, you immediately fucking say it's wrong. I'm like, bro, how are you going to tell somebody their experience is wrong? We're supposed to have open discussion, come up with our statistics. I'll come with my statistics. You come with your statistics. We find a mean, you find a median.
I think that's the problem, though.
You don't just automatically just fucking disregard without even trying to find a common ground.
We're living in a world.
It already showed me, like, bro, you are not even willing to listen to the other side. You're not as open-minded as you think.
We're in a world where we, battle over statistics, and then if we're at a deadlock, we check each other's sources. And now your sources is from the left, or your sources are from the right. And then, we try to discredit them because of that. And then now the statistics don't even matter when it's actually objective data worth, having a discussion over.
And now it goes down at the bottom. Now it's all based on how you feel. How does it make you feel? How did it make your crew feel? And based off of fucking emotion.
You out. If anybody who tells me that bullshit, I'm cussing. Every other word gonna be a cuss word.
I have to attest. I have to attest to what you said, bro. My wife has lupus, bro, and I just recently found this out. I had an episode on my show with Janet from the Global Nation. I have to give her a shout out, bro. You're right. After we had our 2-year-old daughter, my youngest daughter, right away she put that thing in her arm so that because we're gonna start fucking again eventually, right? She doesn't want to get pregnant again, so she put the thing in her arm and it activated her lupus immediately, bro. And it didn't allow her body to heal. Her hormones didn't get stabilized at all. And now she has an activated lupus. She drinks about 8 to 9 pills on a daily. She has a bacteria in her stomach that could be cancerous. She has arthritis. She has 4 different specialists. We have to go through the doctor, through the specialist programs, and then try to get an appointment 3 months out from now. And then she's dying, and then her inflammations and all this fucking bullshit, bro. And it's all because of the thing that she put in her arm, because we're actively having sex and she doesn't want to come out pregnant. It fucks up with her mood. She's unstable all the time. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells and shit, which is why I almost went through a divorce recently. And then I started using drugs. I started drinking more. I started screaming at her more. So it's a chain reaction, and it's mostly directed to attack the nuclear family.
Yes,
because one of us is gonna break. I'm gonna get tired of being a punching bag, and I'm gonna start using the fucking bottle or a bag of cocaine to really resonate with who I am. And then
you're gonna cheat.
And then
Or
my
you're gonna
demons are
cheat,
gonna
bro.
come out. And then I have 2 daughters are gonna look at me. I'm gonna be a fucking fuck up. My dad abandoned us. My dad abandoned my mom while she was sick. And that's anything and that's everything that my daughters are gonna know and see about me when as they grow up. So yeah, it's meant to destroy the nuclear family and not allow you to do an educated, an educated fucking gesture, like an educated decision.
Yeah,
you know, just because
it fucks up the decision making, bro. Because everybody's emotions are running high and people can't think straight, all because of this stupid ass medication. You know, it's bullshit if you ask me, bro. Because it played a role in why I'm single right now too. You know what I mean? And these girls, when they're actively going through this mental disorder, they're not going to be able to properly verbalize what's fucking happening to them. You have to be the bigger man. You have to be the person who's taking themselves out of the emotions, and you're compartmentalizing so that you could fully understand the situation and shit. Like, nah, as a man, you're not in the wrong, bro. Your unit got poisoned. You know what I'm saying? And you have to figure out where the barb is coming from. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Simple as that. And you see through all this shit going on, and you wonder why I got this motherfucking ninja mask on, ready to burn this motherfucker down, bro. Yeah, I swear to God, bro. Swear to God, bro.
Let me say this. It's crazy, dog, because how many guys who have dated, like, have been in long-term relationships, have gone through a breakup the month or two they started going on birth control. Something's different. You know what I mean? Something's different.
It takes a little bit more than a month. I would argue it's about maybe like 4 or 6 months.
Okay. Great point, because the longer the relationship is or was, it's harder to break up with someone if you've been together for 5 years, 4 years. So if you're already
you haven't seen that side, you can see the different ways or the attitude.
She's probably scheming, or she's already cheated. You know what I mean? Yeah. But my point is, like, if you're taking pregnancy or birth control, you're going through hormonal changes. And when we talked about, again, finding the perfect match, primitively, it's through pheromones. And pheromones are dictated because of your hormones.
None of that shit was getting altered.
If you change your chemical structure, though, you're excreting different pheromones, or the kind of pheromones you're attracted to is different. So now you kind of want a more feminine man, you know what I mean? Or you're looking at your guy and it's like, something's not right with this one anymore. Even though you're over there being the best you can be, you don't think anything's wrong. And it's not that you did anything wrong. It's just something changed chemically. You know what I mean?
It is chemically. And it's funny too, bro. It's funny because Bless her soul. I went through this with my ex, bro.
What are you thinking of, Chef? What are you thinking of, bro?
Yo, trying to explain this to somebody who's actively going through it. There's no reaching them, bro. There is no reaching them. They will come up with all kinds of rationale, all kinds of reasoning, and when you try to hit them with the whole biology thing, they try to come up with this is basically what they tell you. I'm not human. That's basically what they're saying. I'm not human. I'm not subject to this biology. It gets all
fucking like
I'm
new
not
age.
Subject to science. I'm not subject to how my body works.
I'm just in retrograde. I'm just in retrograde right now.
I'm a fourth dimensional being. I'm a fourth dimensional being. I'm not limited to the limitations of mass and cells. It's like I'm not subject.
I always say,
bro.
If you could smell the fart through those masks, you could definitely catch COVID.
Fucking retarded. For you to even think that you are not subject to the fucking biology, what do you think? You're fucking Jesus Christ? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Like, come on, bro. People are fucking stupid. That is so stupid, bro. For you.
That's why.
Of course, I know that I'm a man and I'm trying to fuck every single thing that's walking, and I gotta go hit the gym and control that shit, because I got an overabundance of testosterone. I'm not gonna be a piece of shit. I'm not gonna be a piece of shit and act like that's not true. Like, like, come on, bro.
As soon as that pre-workout kicks in and you're fucking going, you're almost done with that second mile.
You know what's the best pre-workout in town? Just to give you a quick, like, I don't work out myself, but I used to when I was younger. Edging, bro. Edge. At least 4 days. Edge Edge for 4 days, bro. Edge for 4 days, bro. On the 5th day, fool, you're rocking the shit out of that fucking gym, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Massively, dude. You're on nonstop, dog. Boom, boom, just rocking that shit, bro.
You're right.
That's literally like organic, primitive pre-workout, bro.
Because you're right. You're right at the finish line.
The life juice is there.
You're right at the finish line, but you're not there yet. So it's activating that hunting. You're a hunter. It's like I'm right there. I gotta throw this fucking spear. Yeah.
Going back to a cold DBZ, that's why Master Roshi is one of the strongest one, because that motherfucker's never busted. He's just always so horny.
Hey, I will tell you. Aside from the actual the physical strength and all that shit and the enhanced energy and stuff like that, women, they just smell that shit on you, bro.
Yeah,
they really do.
Like cum.
They really do. I was at the bar the other day. Shawty who never gave no attention to me before, suddenly over here smacking my arm, grabbing my shit. What do you?
Oh yeah, she wants it. Did you? Let me ask you. Did you get it? But did you get it though?
But they smell it though. They smell it though. When you're not having sex and you're not fapping and you're not ejaculating and not putting out that energy and shit like that, bro. And instead of it going down, it's shooting up your fucking spinal cord and all that shit, hitting your brain.
Bam.
Doing all the things. You know what's up, bro. They smell that shit, bro. I got girls who is straight disrespectful. I got women who is straight.
That's what it's called, cum.
Yeah.
Now they fucking nice, bro.
Like, come over here.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yo,
no fat.
Rico's in the comments. He said, "Imagine blowing a load on your first squat." Nah, dog. Imagine fucking bench pressing with a hard on, dude.
Shit, bro.
You'll start noticing when you're doing it right, bro. If you wake up with the boner on a daily basis, so a lot of us, I'm pretty sure you don't wake up with the boner anymore. But if you wake up with the boner still with hardwood in the morning, that you're doing it right, bro. You're doing it right. And another tip: if you're edging and you want to focus, you don't want to feel any pain in your muscles, bite into a full on onion. Get a white onion and just eat half raw. It's actually pretty sweet. It's actually pretty sweet. Try it, bro. I'm telling you. And your nerves when you're pumping, you don't feel no pain, bro. You're ripping through those muscles like a beast, bro. It's like shooting up straight up steroids, bro. I'm telling you. Edging onion, hit it. I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Are we pumping like the bench press, or are we like pumping?
No. Bench press out like at the gym, dog.
Okay. I think it works. I think it works in both scenarios.
That's what the spotter's for, bro.
It's like that meme. I'm finna do 2 sets and give it to you.
Yo, Trebs, I know you got to go, man. Where can we find you outside the cave?
Yo, first of all, I want to thank the Lord for allowing me to be here, and I want to thank every single one of you guys for allowing me to enter your space. Check us out at ParanoiRadio.com. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. It allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. And thank you so much, Caveman. I had a fucking blast. You guys are amazing. You guys are my family. Thank you so much. And get ready, guys, because we're going to have the cave also for our 300th episode in the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much, guys.
Hell yeah. That's Trebles from, hey, where at again?
Paranoi Radio Podcast at ParanoiRadio.com.
ParanoiRadio.com. Right. Trebles, thank you.
You guys are awesome, bro.
What's up, brother?
Man. Peace
Have a good night, fellas. Thank you.
Stay fly, be kind.
Dude.
Peace up, Yucktown down. Let's go.
When I found out about that birth control thing, like, I did think of a few girls. I was like, damn, that's
just
wild,
demonic.
bro.
This is demonic. It's demonic, homie.
I will say this, that after my first child, she's 9 years old now. So shortly after that, my fiance, who's also type 1 diabetic, and the reason why I say that, because that does kind of factor into mood. It definitely, and maybe there might be a certain amount of people here that are in the medical industry that might know what I'm talking about. But she did, when I'm thinking back, and that's why I was blowing up, like, what the fuck? Because she did get the little insert in the arm. And I mean, we had our issues, and we've had our normal like struggles and what have you. But after that, looking back now, I'm like, fuck, dude, I think things got a little bit worse after that. And yeah, dude, it's wild to me. But I do think there's a lot of substance to that. And even the little IUD things that they put up inside you, the little things that look funny enough, they kind of look
ring?
they look like the ring. It looks like an ovary.
I got a horror story for that. Go ahead.
It looks like an ovary system, but you think about it, even if it's only plastic, and I don't know exactly what it entails, but you think about
arm, right?
Well, no, there's the one that goes in your arm, and then there's the one that goes up in, and like it looks like a little plastic piece, but like we all know about microplastics, right? And that's where I'm gonna take 2 seconds to tell everybody, dude. Throw away your fucking toothbrushes right fucking now. Like literally right this second, go throw them away, or maybe keep them for one more day. Go on Amazon.
Get a bamboo.
Get your bamboo brushes, dude. It's like I paid $12 and I got like fucking 20 fucking brushes. A, B, C, and D. So A is like the super hard, rough. D is like the least, the more softer. They're cheap, dude. They're cheap. I do not use any fucking regular toothbrush. Actually, I lied. My daughter, my last bamboo toothbrush went down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta go to work and I'm looking around, and little did I know that this Colgate toothbrush was fucking laying on the floor, and my daughter didn't even clean it, put it back up. But listen, I think you should be using these toothbrushes, but I had to brush my teeth before I went to work. Like I fucking had to. So I rinsed that shit under hot water. I did the best I can. I used my fucking non-fluoride charcoal fucking toothpaste and fucking go to town. But yeah, fuck, dude, the microplastics are terrible. What I'm getting at is like the nanoparticles and microplastics are bad for you. So we know that about most things. The BPA, the forever chemicals that are pretty much, when you're fucking with margarine, the fake butter, I still can't believe it's not butter. That shit is not good for you at all.
Well, it tastes funky too.
It does. Well, yeah, I grew up on Country Crock, man. My mom loved it because Country Crock. You got it in a tub. And back then, I was born in 1990. Like Tupperware was a thing, dude. Like Tupperware parties was a fucking thing. It was all about the Tupperware. So it's funny. Now you got
my bad. It blows my mind that I can't believe it's not Butterwork as a fucking slogan. You know what I mean, for marketing.
And people still hate it.
That shit. Yeah,
hey,
dude, like they're telling you, I can't believe it's not butter.
Hey, you know what's happening next? You know what's happening? I can't believe it's not meat. I can't believe it's not bugs.
That's already happening.
It is. That slogan will come back. Mark my word. That slogan will come back. You switch one of the nouns, and it'll come back. But my point is that we know that microplastics are harmful, and I'm talking about the IUD devices. Like it is so possible for them to put some sort of chemical that slowly releases, because it's something that goes up inside a female and it stays there for, I don't know exactly how long, but I'm pretty sure it's like every 3 to 6 months or some shit.
You don't even need to do that shit, bro. I know a person. She had one of those rings put in, right? One of those ovary rings after she had her daughter. And then she proceeded to, live her life, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When girls say, I'm going to go live my life, I'm going to go find myself, that's fucking code word for I'm going to go find some dick. But so what happens is she finds somebody that she actually wants to be with, right? The guy raises her child that's not his. You know what I mean? Bruh. And then when they decide she wants to have a kid, they can't have the kid because she had a surgical procedure done to remove that fucking ring because it mislodged.
Damn.
Years later, now this girl's susceptible for ovarian cancer. Damn. And the guy left. Because she cannot carry his seed. So this is bullshit. No, this fucking birth control shit. It's devilish bullshit. It's eugenics.
Well, yeah, eugenics in a way too, where it's like, well, you didn't want to procreate, so just die. You know what I mean?
But I mean, it is. At the end of the day, it's the person's decision, right? But what my argument is, the birth control Don't get me wrong. It's important. There are some people who need it. It helps with menstruation pains. It helps fight against rape culture. I understand its importance. But when you start putting out whatever, hey, I got a balloon that does this. Hey, I got a ring that does this. Hey, I can stab you in the arm. It does that. Like what is the most optimal healthcare solution for this? And why have we not pinpointed it and fucking shoehorned it onto everybody instead of giving everyone these options? And then some people are choosing the shitty ones and some people are getting the good ones. Like this doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I'm saying?
Would that still be fair to say, like back what Trebles was talking about is like attacking the nuclear family and trying, like, because that right there, it's literally a small thing, but it sounds like it though. You know what I mean? But then like you
sounds like an attack.
A couple years down the line now, like you said, now this woman had to have a procedure because it dislodged. Now she's with the woman or the man she wants to be. Now she wants to have a kid with this man, but that's not going to happen. And that's the thing, dude. Like men and women, like especially
she lost an opportunity for someone to raise her child to 18 years old. She lost the opportunity to get a ring on her finger. She lost an opportunity to be a mother to another child. For what?
And now he probably found the woman. Hopefully, and hopefully it worked out for both. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much kind of like a fucking lose-lose. And if not a lose-lose, it's a lot of wasted fucking time that was unnecessary due to.
This is how I see it, bro. You wanted to have sex. Now you're sick.
Yeah. Well, also like if you zoom out, like your branch of the family tree ends there as well for some people. You know what I mean? So for the people thinking of cheap, let's just call them cheap thrills of just being able to fuck without a condom. You know what I mean? Which is the very shallow. You know what I mean? Of the reasons of why people get it.
I would say it's the majority, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree too. It's like that's what you wanted, right? Like you wanted to be able to do this without the magic side effects of
the person that I was debating with this shit with literally was like, oh yeah, I tell my girlfriends, yeah, you get your birth control, girl, you do your thing, you live your life till you're like 30 and then you find. I'm like, bro, that is the worst fucking advice that you can give.
It's really egotistic too to know that you have days secured like 5 years from now to start over. You know what I mean? Like that mentality of I'll settle down when I'm 30. It's like
you're very
how
you're
you
gonna get a rude awakening.
Yeah, how do you know you have the luxury of being able to start over with the baseline that you think you have right now? You know what I mean?
Fucking cocky. People are with fucking
the variables
cocky,
that are in play right now. You think you're gonna have that when you're 30?
Hella cocky.
Even like in a year. You know what I mean?
No. Like we need to stop this bullshit. Men are in their prime when they're in their 35s, hitting 40. That's when we get all our fucking money and we become rich and powerful and charming and all this fucking shit. And everything that we've learned has amalgamated. Women reach their peak when they're like in their mid-20s because that's when you can give me optimal childbirth. You'll be with my children for as long as you can, as opposed to somebody who's birthing my child at fucking 35. There's a whole bunch of different variables, bro. We need to stop this bullshit. This stupid ass not like us bullshit. We need to just be honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it is, bro. It's biology.
Now, to sidebar real quick. Do you think that, because this is something that I've kind of thought about. When we had I have a 9-year-old, I have a 2-year-old. In between my 9 and 2-year-old, there was a miscarriage, right? And one of the things that I kind of told myself, like I tried to tell myself at first, I blamed it on stress and like the family drama that we were experiencing because we were not living in our own home. We were living at a family member's home. And there was a lot of fucking bullshit going on. Screaming, yelling, drunkenness, slamming. Like bad. It was just bad. It was bad. And at first I kind of blamed it on that. And then one of the other things that I kind of went to is like, I kind of went biblical. I went like God, like maybe this was like, it wasn't meant to be. And it was out of my control. Now, with that being said, when it comes to having miscarriages, having stillbirths, when it comes to that type of stuff, right? I think a lot of people some people can say, you know, it just wasn't meant to be, or, you know, God has other plans, or something to that nature. Now, if we reverse the roles and we're not talking about untimely deaths, and we're talking about untimely births, which I think does tie into birth control. This is kind of this has kind of been my mindset. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't have a lot to stand on this, but like, my fiance's been wanting me to get snipped. I'm not getting snipped, and maybe I'm fucking an asshole. I'm not doing it. It's not happening for multiple reasons. One, because I'm a bitch and I don't want no. Thank you. I don't want no scissors. No, I don't even know how it happens. I don't give a fuck how it happens. I don't care. I'm not down with that shit, dude. I'm just not down with it. But like, do you think there's like a divine, when you do unexpectedly have a baby, you know? And I don't know how to articulate the question or the topic other than all that I've done here, but like, I feel like there's like a meaning behind it. Like, I feel like there's something more to it. And I think it does tie into birth control. Like, is birth control, like anti-Christian or cat? Like, I don't fucking know.
My thing is, bro, okay. Like I said before, people think that we've evolved to this point where we're not fucking human beings anymore. You know, I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot or anything like that. But anybody who says that they want their man to snip, that is
offended. I'm offended.
That's a power play. You just want power. You just want control. You know, and
Let me hold on. Let me just preface this real quick. I do agree with you. And no shade taken and no shade thrown. But my fiance is type 1. I already told you, type 1 diabetic. Every fucking her our only 2 pregnancies have been fucking horrifying, like high risk.
Right.
And so like, I understand that portion of it. Like, she's like, I'm done, dude. I don't want no more kids. And I respect that. But dude, this is going to sound so fucked up.
Go ahead.
In like a weird way, like, I don't know. Like, her diabetes is pretty bad. She's right now, she's at stage 3 kidney failure. Okay. So after that, it goes to, if she can get on dialysis, or she'd have to get on dialysis and then get on the transplant program.
Correct.
But as like a man, like, I do love her, but like, you've seen like the shows and the videos where like the wife passes away, unfortunately, or the male passes away, and they move on, and they move on to sometimes have children again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know
how to feel about it.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know what's good, but I do know that if I end up coming into another relationship or a miracle happens and everything gets fixed and we do have another child, like, I don't want to take that away from us. You know what I mean? Like, I've always wanted a boy.
On her defense, I have heard too that since the females bear the pain of birthing the child, it's almost like, you know, your way of evening out the playing field, of getting a procedure to prevent that from happening.
True.
Again. So there's that aspect, and
I
also
get that.
As far as the control go, it's almost as it's also like, why would you need to procreate if I'm your soulmate? You know what I mean? There's also that aspect.
It's a deep. But at
the same time, you said biblical, and I mean, I'm not even going to talk about Christianity. I'm just going to talk about what's in the Bible. I think the Bible says your body is a temple. And so I think that any kind of body modification would negate anything. I don't know. Because people decorate temples, right? Like tattoos and stuff. So
here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Remodel instead of
if I was infertile, if my sperm was infertile, I would not subjugate my partner to the same fate. I would tell her, you go out and you bear a child with someone who can give you child. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to be a selfish person and be like, because I can't do it, you can't either. I don't think that's right. Women know that men have a proclivity to mate longer, more mates, more children. It's not detrimental to our lifespan. When we were kings back in the day, when there was no structure, nothing like that, a whole bunch of women would be with the top guy, the most secure guy, the safest guy. And they would not judge him for having multiple children with multiple families. Why? Because he can take care of them.
Right.
I'm not saying that most men are capable of doing that. Nowadays, no, most men are not. But because that is a biological hardwiring that we have, why are we being basically shown as a villain for, having this biology that we're subjugated to? I'm not gonna sit here and say you're fucking weak and you're a weakling and you got no strength for having your menstruation once a month. You know what I mean? Like, I don't make people feel bad for having that weakness that once a month. So for my biological niches, I'm a villain for having them. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why I only talk to girls. Now I only talk to girls who say, I just want you to, I want to see you as a father. Like, I have girls that are like, yo, if I don't end up being the woman that's going to bear your child, I still want to see you have a child with somebody. I literally have girls telling me that. But I'll tell you right now, the women in America, they ain't saying that shit. They definitely ain't saying that shit. That's why, I got a good wake up call when I left the country, bro. Like, most of this shit, most of these problems that we dealing with, it's American problems, bro. Like, girls outside of the country, they don't think like this, bro.
That's what I was going to say. Going back to what Chef said about an attack on the nuclear family, I think there are multiple blitzkrieg attacks going on in a nuclear family. One of the attacks is the fact that the woman has to work a full-time job. You know what I mean? Going through those hormonal changes, if you layer the fact that she's on birth control and her hormones change, and there's other men that are probably hitting on her at the workplace, obviously, you know what I mean? That puts her in that environment. On top of that, like, you're not really available during the holidays, you know what I mean? And there's always going to be time where
they need someone to lean on. They need some comfort.
Yeah, when they're at their best, when they have full energy, it's going to be at work. And when you guys are tired, you know what I mean, short-tempered, it's usually going to be on the time that you guys are spending together, which, if you look at it mathematically, the problems are exponentially higher in those scenarios compared to if you guys were even working together. You know what I mean? Yeah,
the probability of you guys being combative towards one another greatens when both of you guys are breadwinners. Because she has her own program, I have my own program. When they come into confliction, how are we going to deal with that? Mm-hmm. I got girls who will tell me, I will leave everything. I'll get my education, I'll work a few years, and then I'll drop everything to bury your child.
And it's not even that. It's like
American women do not do that shit.
It's like if I mean, and everybody knows this. I'm not the only one who thinks this and who probably feels this way, but I feel like in some relationships where the female is almost disappointed in the lack of charisma of her male partner, I feel like if she was able to visit that male partner in his workplace and see him work, you know what I mean, and be really focused and on top of his game, that would put him in a different light. But since they're working in different places, she's seeing somebody else on his game work, you know what I mean? So that,
oh yeah, bro, I got a bunch of fucking baby mamas.
So that
I got baby mamas, they be looking at me, bro.
That moment is given somebody else, right? And then, if we were back then in the caveman, that's K4V3.com, caveman days, you know what I mean? Those are times where she's scanning for potential partners, but but since she's in this environment, this is the, you know what I mean, array of mates that she can scan, and you're not there, even though you have some kind of social contract of being married or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, and that you guys are supposed to be together. You know what I mean? Since it's almost out of mind, out of sight, which is the play, and which is how it's always been primitively.
Yeah, right? That's a subconscious programming, like, you know, like
here, like Brandon said, in America, it's an American thing, right? And what you're seeing here is that a lot of people view relationships as an opportunity more than like a connection with someone.
Or commitment.
You got sugar daddies, you got sugar mamas, and people look at this. They're kind of exploiting relationships. So the meaning of a relationship in America has a different meaning now. And like I said, I feel like a lot of people look at it as an opportunity. Like women are like, oh, well, he's got money. He can take me, do whatever you want. And this guy would be like, man, she's a baddie. That's all I want. I want her by my side, and I want people to be jealous about that.
Right.
The connection's kind of gone already. And like Brandon said, it's about starting a family. And, coming from me, like I have my kids, Kyle's got his kids and Jerizi's got one on the way. That's kind of like the next step in a relationship. And when you're kind of looking at a relationship as an opportunity, you don't get to fulfill those parts of a relationship you're supposed to have. But like I said, it's everywhere you go. Like it's just the lust of everything. You got to pay for it now. Like you don't need to connect with a woman anymore. You can go OnlyFans and go pay for that shit, which I don't know why people pay for it. If you get it for free on other websites, it's just crazy. Like people think they're getting a connection with this person by just subscribing to an OnlyFans and chatting with them, and they think, and they're satisfied with that. And to me, it's like, where's the satisfaction in that, man?
Because there's no discipline, homie.
Time out. The other side of the coin too. It's not just the females. It's not just birth control. It's not just the Matrix, quote unquote. The guys too are under attack. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a whole. I mean, like not only just. I feel like the guys of man. I just want to fuck bitches because they're fine. I don't never lose. Get lost in my game. I'm never gonna fall in love. Yo, it's like in your genes to fall in love and want to nurture. You know what I mean? A potential partner. So. Mm-hmm. A more advanced female who sees beyond that knows what strings to pull to eventually have you under her spell. You know what I mean? That front of you're never gonna do that. That's just like smoke in the mirror.
Oh yeah, it's smoke and mirrors, because everything that we do as men is so that we can acquire assets, so that we can be more appealing to the opposite sex, so that we can secure our lineage. That is literally why we do everything that we do. Nigga, you eat, shit, sleep, and breathe so that one day you can pass your fucking seed. Going back
to pheromones, if that guy smells the right pheromones, he's going to be submissive to the female. And if whatever female manipulator player out there smells the right pheromones for the right partner, she's going to be submissive to the male. You know what I mean? So everyone has their kind of own match that will get them acting right. You know what I mean? But on top of that, like I think I talked about chemical manipulation in the female. There's also chemical manipulation of the male. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to Alex Jones, the astrazine in the water, bro. You know what I mean? That literally makes people gay. And this LGBTQ stuff, you know what I mean? Like I think we've spoken a lot on the podcast before, and I think we briefly touched on it. Like these people are making brash decisions as far as proceeding with these surgical interventions to switch genders or pump themselves up with hormones prematurely. Like, dude, I wanted a bunch of stupid tattoos before I turned 20. I'm glad I didn't. You know what I mean? Had I gotten a dumbass tattue.
Yeah,
I'm 34 and I'm still learning. Let's go.
You know how much I wanted Beavis and Butthead tatted on me? I didn't do it.
I wanted Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show tatted on me. I'm glad I didn't. Dude.
I got Ren from Ren and Stimpy on the back of my leg. I did that at 19. That was great.
I thought you was gonna say Kylo Ren.
Kind of going back to like
that would be sick though. That would be sick.
But just going back real quick on like how like, you know, as men, we want to nurture, right? That's in our DNA as the next progressive level. I remember, because it's just funny, I was just, there was this girl I used to talk to a long time ago, and then she would ask me, like, well, what are you looking for in a relationship? And I was just honest. And I was like, you know, when I date someone, I want to see if there's a future like marriage and have kids later on. And that scared her away. She's like, what the fuck? I was like, what are you doing? Why are we talking then? And she's like, you know, this is just fun. I was like, well, no, if I'm going to get in a relationship, I have to be open to the idea that down the line, I'm going to be with you till the very end. Like, I'm going to have a kid.
Oh, my God.
And she was like, no. And now, which is funny, like, about a month ago, like, she messaged me. She's like, yo, you have such a nice family. Like, I knew you'd be a good dad. I'm like, yeah. So weird conversation.
That was the point.
So, oh, my God. Why do women feel that it's okay to waste niggas' time? Like, I don't like bitches will go on dates with niggas that they don't even fucking like, eating all the food, drinking all the drinks, and they don't even like this nigga, bro.
Because it's a lick, dog.
Wasting niggas' time. I won't even
Pick
deal
up.
with girls that I don't even fucking relatively see as a potential mate. Like I don't even talk to girls. Like if I'm not talking to you if I don't think that you can carry my seed. If I look at you and I'm like, yeah, she can carry my seed. That's going to be a good seed. That's going to be a good little harvest. Then I'm going to talk to her, bro. But like these girls are totally fine with sitting here talking and wasting time on guys that they give no shits about. It's fucking weird, bro.
Interesting. You're courting someone to show that you're a potential like long-term mate. So obviously you're going to try to showcase your potential long-term mate traits, right? Like providing, like I have the means of providing long-term.
Like, baby, I got money.
Now if you're attending a showcase, but you don't have like intentions of ending up at the long-term goal, it's like a fucking, you know what I mean? It's an exploit almost.
You might as well just suck my dick now.
It's like you're going shopping at a
Right?
fucking. It's
Why
like
are we
you're
even having a conversation?
no, it's like you're going shopping at a fundraiser to get this lowest price, opposed to helping raise funds. You know what I'm saying? Like this person's obviously trying to raise funds or look for a long-term partner. That's why they're showcasing long-term partner. You know what I mean? Assets, but.
See, in this bullshit, bro, they will sit there and waste your time, but for the right nigga with the right vibe, they will spread them fucking legs open on the first fucking day. No fucking fucks given, bro. Like it's I know I've been with girls who legitimately like me. When they legitimately like me, bro, it's game time right then and there, bro. You know, like so for a girl to sit there and waste your time, play this fucking game, make you wait, like, bruh, she don't care. She don't like you.
It's weird though, because like genetically too, your ancestors, you are designed to procreate. Now, when you consciously decide you're not going to procreate, let's get weird now. You're kind of branching out into another species of humanoids that are not trying to procreate. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like slowly. Well, see, that's weird. How do you have a sample lineage of that if they're not procreating? It ends there. They're almost like a suicide generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
yep.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
And you won't hear about it because eventually, throughout history and time, like they just
be forgotten.
Yeah.
That's it. And I think that's so profound, like what all of you guys are saying, but proper when you mention that, like, dude, I have been in a relationship like that, and I've literally had a girl tell me, like, I am not interested in that, and I just want to go fuck around and find out, like, literally
go find myself.
Yeah, go fuck around and find out.
I want to go find myself.
Yeah,
I want to go find myself. I want to go.
And I'm like,
the world.
Dude, like I'm fucking heartbroken here because like I thought that there was something there, and like I've made it very fucking clear, like I'm not here to like make fucking friend. Like I'm looking for a potential, but it's crazy. I never thought about it like this, like that. It's in your freaking DNA, dude.
Trying to experience more, bro.
Oh yeah,
hasn't experienced enough life.
Uranus is in retrograde, bro.
Uranus is in retrograde.
It was EWG's Dirty Dozen and Clean 15.
Oh yeah, so okay, so I sent it. I sent this in. So I don't know if this is the correct EWG.org. So we were talking about the water. Is this about? Yeah, this is okay. So you're gonna have to go somewhere else after this, but you don't have to. What we can do is you can type in, once you find it, you're gonna have to scroll around. You can type in my zip code. And this is, we were talking, so Joe Rizzi mentioned the atrazine, right? This shit's going to blow your fucking cap right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I wish I knew exactly how to navigate this. You don't even have to enter your fucking fuck all this shit. Let me see if I can find one more link. Let's go EWG.org water test. You guys want to check in see what's in your actual fucking water per zip code, per your I have to look for it. It's fucking bad, dude.
Yes. Okay, so it's making me take a survey. It says, "Thank you for signing up. Should Congress ban harmful toxic pesticides?" I feel like this is a trap survey, bro.
Just to get you information.
Yeah.
Try the one that I just sent.
Okay.
When you're done. No rush.
It says, "Are you outraged that EPA has failed to take action on toxic pesticides?" Yes. I'm just gonna hit yes. on all this. Are you concerned about atrazine? Ooh, it does talk about atrazine.
What?
It says, are you concerned about atrazine, a pesticide so powerful it has been banned in Europe and can turn male tadpoles into female frogs? That's an actual question. It's no longer a conspiracy theory, bro.
Wow.
This is going to blow your cap, dude.
You're turning the frogs gay. They're
We're
literally
putting it out there for you.
How important is it to you that EWG continues its research and advocacy to protect you from the dangers of pesticides? Extremely important. EWG mark is more
No
important
longer
than ever.
Kermit.
Can you donate 15?
Kermit.
Nah, now it wants you to donate. You can't be saying yes all the time.
Kermit.
Yeah. Okay, let me fill this out.
Shit.
Stop, dude. That was too funny. The Kermit. That's the meme right there. That's a
Oh, it wants me to send a payment. These
No. Don't send no fucking payment. Click on the link that I sent you. It's the tap water link, and so you're gonna enter my zip code, and you're gonna see the water that if I decided, like as of right now, honestly, dude, I'm at a fucking bottle of water right now. I just hit my fiance while we were talking.
What's your zip code, Chef?
92223.
Okay.
922.
Last
Okay, and then pull it up on so I can see, because I'm going to tell you which. I am on Cherry Valley Water Company. So click. Oh, it gets worse up. Yeah, so Cherry Valley Water Company. Click on that.
So what are we looking up right here?
So this is everything that's in my water right now. My tap water.
Contaminants.
Yep.
Oh,
This
bro,
is
I used to test water, bro. Oh, I used to test the city water, bro. There's fluoride in there. There's zinc in there. There's copper in there. There's all kinds of shit in there, bro. There's fluoride. There's aluminum.
click on it. Get all the details, or scroll down. Look at. No. Keep scrolling down. No, you're good. Scroll down. Scroll down.
I wish I still had some of my papers, bro, on what we would test for the water, man. There's all kinds of shit in the water, bro.
So we got so go up. It gets worse. Go to details. Go up and click the first one. Click details on the first one. Let's see what the damages could possibly be.
Chloromethine.
Reverse osmosis is the only way to fight that.
EWG's health guidelines. This utility 1.28 ppb. EWG
Parts per billion.
Parts per billion. 0.06 parts per billion. No legal limit.
It hasn't. So they don't even have a limitation on it.
So the health risks are.
A lot of it be like neurotic shit. The fucking aluminum fucks with your fucking your
environmental health hazard assessment as a 1 in a million lifetime risk of cancer. So we got 26 times the legal fucking limit where I reside.
It's scary, bro. It's scary what's in the water, bro. Like in the city water.
Trihalomethanes. Okay, I'm convinced. So I'm doing this new thought experiment that witches back in the day were doctors. We just didn't have the word doctors back then, so we called them. What the fuck? Trihalomethane? That was a motherfucking magical spell back then. You know what I mean? Like brockamilethorethane. Like, come on, dude. That's like supercalifragilistic back in the day, dog.
I'm
crazy.
Damn, I got 20. What the fuck? 20.
Oh, I only got 6. You got 20 down there?
Yeah.
All of them cause cancer, dude. And it's like 50 times the fucking legal limit, dude. 50 times in your tap water. And I grew up drinking a hose, bro. Like I drank out of a hose. That's what I did. That's what you do.
Yeah, we was all drinking out of hoses. Fucking throwing water at each other.
Bro, so like not even, let's say you're doing all the right things to get your drinking water filtered. You're showering in that. I knew somebody that never took showers, but he served, so he would just bathe in the ocean.
Hey, the no shower thing is gross. No, the no shower thing is gross, but literally, dude, go into the ocean every day. Like, there's no doubt in my mind with all the sea creatures, all the poop, all the pollution. I guarantee you, it's better for you than fucking showering under unfiltered. So what I did is I ordered off of Amazon for like $30. It's got like a triple filtration system. And that's what I use. I don't know how well it works. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see any studies on it. It makes me feel better as a father. that I have like some type of something that's hopefully going to eliminate a little bit of something. But
Yeah,
dude, it's bad, man.
You need a brine tank. You need reverse osmosis. That's going to take away a lot of the contaminants and a lot of the hard particles like the salt and shit.
Have you looked into Kangen water?
Yeah, I have.
Kangen, do you love it?
Yeah, I mean, we had a hydrogen guy on here, and he told me how it's whatever as far as alkaline water goes. But to be honest, I taste a huge difference in my water than it is from tap. It tastes so much cleaner. I don't know. And the filter, like it tells you, because I have the system, and it tells you exactly, like it scales out. It's like, oh, this is what we filtered out. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Oh, it tells you what it actually filtered out.
Yeah, like it can scan. It's like an expensive ass machine. It was like $2,000.
Couple grand, yeah. Wow. My buddy had one, dude, and he'd bring like gallons of water to work, and
it tastes different, right? It just
it does taste different. There's another company that I ran into. It was there. It's called Source. But the way they spell it is kind of weird, and they have it. I don't know how true this is, but it looks like a fucking funnel that you buy, just a funnel, like a silicone funnel, no filter. And supposedly when you pour your water into it, the way that it's like a reverse vortex.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to make your water alive, like more alive water. And I'm like, dude, fucking sign me up. I'll buy one. It's like this big, tiny. 700 phones, dude.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, hell no, dude. I'd rather spend the $2,000 on the Kangen system because it's an actual, like, you plug that thing in, it looks kind of legit. But like a rubber, it's the same things they make dildos out of, dude. It's fucking silicone. And you're telling me you have it shaped the right way that my water now is going to be perfect? Like,
Bro,
that makes no sense.
If I get sick at all after buying this product, I kind of want my money back. You know what I mean?
$700. But the
Kangen,
the Kangen, though, I've heard. I know multiple people that have purchased this, and I have heard nothing but positive reviews on it. Nothing negative at the very least, but it's got the little tiny little spigot that just barely sprinkles out the water, right? It's kind of like a reverse osmosis in a sense.
So you hook it up to your tap line, and it has this filtration system inside. And what's cool is like it has all these different modes. Like, oh, you want water for like a baby bottle, then it's gonna filter out exactly like clean water for your baby. So when I have my baby, like it's just a bottle, I fill up the water there, and even when I taste, like, wow, that, when you like buy water bottles like at the store, it says added minerals for taste, and it tastes fucking kind of weird.
Yeah.
But then that's why I always bring my own water with me now, because I don't like it. I don't like I'll go eat somewhere. I'm like, yeah, can I get water? And they give you like this basic ass. I was like, damn, that shit tastes weird.
After tasting good water, you can taste the shit water.
I heard bad shit about like ice from the fast food vending machines too,
because they don't clean their ice machines.
Oh, dude, no. I work
tap ice, right?
I work in this industry. First of all, yes, it is tap ice. Secondly, most places, when they get inspected by the health department,
it's the first thing that gets flagged.
It's the first thing that gets flagged, dude. And I remember just get a mirror. They'll stick their phone in there or a mirror, and you got your ice. You open it up, and you got your big scoop, and you scoop it. Or you have the normal one where you just stick your cup into the ice. When you open it up and you look, dude, the amount of mold that's in there will fucking make you puke, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
bad.
You know why? Because I used to have a hot dog spot, and I remember we got inspected for it, and I was just like, it had its own ice maker and all that, so I was like, whatever, it's just putting ice in there. And when then the inspector came in, she looked at the spout, she's like, it's dirty. I was like, what the fuck? So now I was like, as I'm in there, I was like, I'm always making sure we clean that, because like, dude, I can't believe I'm drinking out of that shit too, and the ice is fucking dirty. That's gross. Damn. But
you'd never know,
like,
though.
That's the first thing that we flag all the time at all restaurants, just so you know. I was like,
yep,
good to know.
Heard it here. You heard it here. So don't get no ice, man. And if your girl is on birth control, you better fuck the shit out of her like there's no tomorrow, because she's gonna be gone soon. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you're muted, brother.
Fucking dumb.
Hey, she gonna want another woman. She ain't gonna want nothing to do with you.
It's weird, bro. I've heard stories like that where, like, my friend, like, this is a true story. He had a girl for like a good long time, right? And they were pretty serious. I thought they were gonna be like, a long time thing. And the next thing you know, I hadn't talked to him in a while, and I just asked him having this girl. Where he's like, "Oh shit," he's like, "No, we're not together." I was like, "That's my bad. I didn't know." And he's like, "She's a lesbian now." I was like, "Damn, you were that bad that you wanted to go to the other side."
Bro,
hey, that's happened to me, dude. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. She's back with a man now, but I'm not even gonna bullshit you. As much as I agree with what you're saying, I was 19 at the time.
Damn.
I was learning. But I've had the same thing happen.
Yeah,
It's
they were
probably
together for 8 years, man. 8 years, and all of a sudden they break up. She's like, "I'm trying pussy."
I don't think that's an
be like
insult.
that, bro.
I feel like
He's not
that's
the
like
only
an
one.
accomplishment. I was.
Yeah.
The final.
This is
final
also
D.
the same girl.
Not the initial D. The final.
But see, that goes to what Brandon said. Say this girl was a lesbian the whole time. She just wasted this dude's 8 years of his life.
Like I said, bitches feel comfortable just sitting there wasting niggas' time. Oh yeah, text me. Oh, he texts me. Oh, I'm gonna wait 3 fucking days to text him back. Oh, he's waiting for me at the fucking coffee shop. Oh, I'm gonna be like 15 fucking.
Yeah, I never followed that whole bullshit. Text her after 3 days. It was like, "Nah, if I'm into you, I'm gonna just text you now, see what's up." Like, what the fuck?
No, hey, shout out,
dude.
Hey, shout out to the girl.
At all.
Shout out
You
to
don't
the
text
girl
her
I
at
just
all.
ghosted. I just ghosted a girl because of that shit, bro. She was like, she hit me up. We were all talking whoop-de-whoop. She down the way. I'm like, oh yeah, we can meet, whatever. Nigga, bruh, you take fucking 1 day to respond to one message, bro. I instantly messaged her. I was like, yeah, this is not going nowhere. You're obviously not ready or uninterested. I'm like, peace the fuck out, bro. I'm not fucking waste my fucking time, bro.
Nah, you don't text her at all. You wait for her to text you because.
Reese, you really, on the real, dude, you need to somehow create, like, work with some people that got some positive algorithms down. And I think you may or may not have like the ultimate fucking dating website where it's like it automatically disconnects you if you do some bullshit like that. So if you're like, you know what I mean? I think, I don't know, just a thing.
Right,
there has to be some AI powered algorithm.
I will tell you right now, all dating apps incentivize women to have the power. Like, you know what I mean? Like all the girls have the power. All the girls are getting all the likes. They're getting all the fucking messages and shit like that. All the fucking DMs. That's why bitches feel comfortable wasting niggas' time. They got like 30 other niggas messaging them. Why do they even care about your ass messaging them? See, that's why I don't.
What's even worse is the girl who's got nothing else and wants to act like that.
Oh yeah. True. That's true. Because
it's always crazy because those are the ones that's always full of confidence too. It's like
the ones that say they don't need a man, right? But
I don't need no man because you ain't got no mans in your DMs at all. It's just whatever.
They'll sit there and say that all men are shit, but the thing is, you can only get shitty men.
Or like grandma and grandpa got me covered, dude. I'm set. I am set. I am living here rent free. I'm good. I don't need you, boo boo.
Well, I mean, shit, bro.
Also, because of that, the abundance of selection when a relationship, when a couple is going through some shit and they seek advice from other people, majority of the time the advice is to just go find somebody else because there's a million other people out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take the easy way out.
Yeah. So not like it was back in the day where, you always hold on. I was going to say, like, back in the day, I feel like the mainstream media took into consideration the fact that the male was a little bit promiscuous, and they almost depicted females like, you know what I mean, being an understanding of that.
That's because back in the day they were, dude. My stepfather cheated on my mom. She fucking stayed with him, bro.
Took the mask off, dog.
No, this is fucking bullshit, bro. Like, my stepfather cheated on my mom. She fucking stayed with him, bro. And she, like, granted, she kind of held that shit over him. Like, nigga, you fucked up. Now you really got
and that kind of like that almost tainted their second chapter of their love story. You know what I mean? Him
Now
kind
that's
of trying to make it up for it. You know
now
what
it's
I mean?
split. We all trying to make up for what our shitty fathers did, but guess what?
Same thing. Same thing.
All the girls are fucking.
Right.
Same thing, bro. Same thing. Same thing happened on my shit, dude. It was a massage parlor, bro. It was a massage parlor here in Southern California, bro. And that was how that ended real fucking quick. Hey, you know what's funny? Real quick, before we wrap this up. My mom gets home from work and she finds a set of keys that didn't belong to, I didn't have a car at the time. It didn't belong to her. It didn't belong to her husband. Not my dad, my stepdad. And so my mom grabbed those. She goes, fucking grab those keys. And we went driving all through town and she was clicking the button to see which fucking car went up. Oh, no. And she already knew whom it was. And we hit up Ice Street. It's called Ice Street in Calamasa, California. And bet your ass, dude, this dude that I play baseball with and his younger brother played baseball with my younger brother. She was like a team mom. She's a real team player. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, hit the button, dude. The fucking truck lights went off and that was a wrap. That was a wrap.
Damn.
That's a good story, dude.
Yeah. I mean, most men go cheat. I mean, a majority of men are going to cheat.
Women cheat. Everybody cheats, man.
Yeah. But you know, it's just pick a person that you're willing to deal with that shit with. That's all it is. Yeah, bro. Like I be telling the girls all the time, I'm not sticking with y'all. Like you better, you know what I'm saying? Unless I know that you're the one that I'm gonna die for, I got other girls in the picture. You feel me? And until one of y'all rise above and prove that y'all worth putting a fucking ring on. See, it's because niggas not telling girls the truth, bro. Like they playing games, making these girls feel like inflating their ego. Oh yeah, baby, you're beautiful. Oh yeah, you're the one. All this shit. And then after they secure the pussy, bro, no DMs, no calls, no more good morning, all that shit. Because it's your own fault for falling for this nigga's bullshit. Because y'all not trying to be with some real bosses who just tell y'all how it is. Y'all want to be with these weak ass niggas that are yes men. And then behind closed doors, they going, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Stop with this fake shit.
You know, it's a man should always respect a woman, right? But it's also a woman's job to give the man something to respect.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I mean, because we don't respect hoes, bro. Straight up. No, I don't.
These hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes can get long, black, and Filipino Cuban dick, and that's it, bro. They're not going to get nothing else but that.
On the street.
Can you see? No, straight up. They can get ran through. You feel me? Shout out to Future. Shit.
Yo, man. Crazy, it's wild. Like, I don't know. I think the fact that there's two exploits now, like the males are trying to exploit the female's weakness and the females are trying to exploit the male's weakness to the point now we have like these intergenders and these new genders are almost reaping the benefits of the exploitation of the two. You know what I mean? They kind of gather all the people lost in the middle. It's fucking strange, bro. It's fucking weird times. I did say this too, though. You know how they said that there are people that are a result of the Nephilims mating with, females?
Yeah.
And obviously, if they're breeding, then there's some kind of fraction of Nephilim DNA in them, right?
Right.
I said, what if those degenerate Nephilim hybrid people are the ones that don't want to procreate anymore? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they're naturally committing species suicide naturally to kind of get rid of them. So we don't summon another, flood.
Do you think the whole thing about they're telling us, remember back then they were saying Earth is becoming overpopulated. Do you think that's just a scare tactic to stop people from fucking procreating?
Oh, dog, they really hate us. I went into some research with Jeffrey Epstein and transhumanism. Like the elites, they hate like people that aren't like eugenics, you know what I mean? If you're of a certain race and that certain race yields like X amount of like a percentage that will probably get diseases, then you're almost like a hopeless case, you know what I mean? Unless they do some eugenics intervention. So there are people in the elite that are tied to Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is known to be a depopulist, you know what I mean?
Right.
So there's a real strings to that theory. So yeah, bro, I think that, and I think the a lot of the medical pandemics might also be aligned with that whole.
Yeah, Elon goes hard too about dropping birth rates. He keeps saying like, "Yo, we need to keep populating," and people are like, "No, man." Like if you read the replies, like, "We're already overpopulated." I'm like, "There's a lot of fucking Earth still."
Bruh. People are stupid. There's so many like the areas that are populated are overpopulated and congested out of the fucking ass. Like there's plenty of room on this planet. Plenty of room on this planet for everybody, bro. It's not this but I mean at the same time, the depopulation shit, that's survival of the fittest, homie. If your dumbass want to go be a part of this machine that's gonna depopulate you and your fucking lineage, go right a fucking head, bro. I'm not gonna be subject to that shit. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. Even Elon, like, I think he highlights the pros of what he's presenting so much that he almost glosses over the cons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the side effects that we just talked about with the IUD implants. Like, what's to say that these Neuralink implants are not going to have any, you know what I mean, chemical, hormonal side effects?
Boy, you see all these Cybertruck recalls.
Yeah, that's another thing. I heard all these Tesla cars are like emitting an X amount of radiation that are causing, you know what I mean, cancers to the drivers.
Man, but it's also, I feel like it's just another sabotage from the other car companies trying to put out their EV products. And who's the leader right now? It's Tesla. Whether you like their product or not, the truth is they're the leading EV. You'll see Teslas everywhere. But I think there's the car industry, there's a lot of hands in there. Like the guy who came up with the hydrogen powered car, or no, the water powered car. Next thing you know, he's dead. And so now they're sabotaging Tesla. Yeah.
Interesting. I think the fact that he named the company Tesla is almost like a slap in the face to Tesla, because Tesla was about free energy, and like the process to gather these batteries for the electric cars, it's far from free energy.
You guys have seen those videos, right, of them mining for these batteries? The
cobalt,
the resources,
cobalt,
you got
lithium, uranium.
That cobalt shit alone is fucking like motherfucker. Like they got little.
The working conditions are so bad that they're doing this with their fucking hands. Like they're just mining through like dirt with their hands in shitty ass conditions.
They getting cobalt poisoning too, bro.
Yeah. And people are like, "Oh, I want to go electric because I'm saving the planet." It's like, no, you're not. What do you burn? What do you burn to charge those fucking batteries? Fossil fuels. But
shit, there's a whole already CO2 runoff from just getting the fucking car to you. Yeah, getting all the parts, making the parts. There's already a CO2 carbon footprint. Your ass can't do nothing about.
Yeah, and the truth is, gas cars weren't really doing all the. It's a lot of shit. But me personally, if you're to ask me, I think it's just our power grid that's really fucking it up. We need to go like nuclear. It's the cleanest energy, but the problem is we don't know how to dispose of it too.
Yeah, motherfuckers was trying to bury it under the water, put it in Yucca Mountain. They don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Yeah, and then the risk is what? Nuclear power plant meltdowns, like what we saw in Japan. And Chernobyl obviously is one of the bigger ones. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of things. People are thinking they're high and noble with their EVs, but it's just like you're not really making much of an impact.
I'd take an EV for free. I would take one for free. I would never pay $1 for one.
Yeah, I'll take it for free, and I'm not gonna go out there and flex. I'm like, I'm saving the planet, because you're not.
Dude, let's be honest, man. I really hope I don't offend anyone here, but if you've ever been behind a fucking Prius,
oh fuck, dude,
every one of them suck at like 95% of them suck at not
But you know the
suck.
thing about the Prius, it's a hybrid. It's not a full electric. So it has
True,
gas,
true.
you know.
But it's like it's almost like the mindset of most people
Driving
who are
through
like, I'm gonna save the planet. Yeah, you need to learn how to fucking use your fucking signal first before you start even thinking about the planet, and learn the stop signs and the colors on the stoplights. The red means stop. Okay. The green means go.
Fucking Prius drivers be pissing me
You know,
off, bro.
They're bad, dude.
Not as much as Tesla drivers.
You guys have heard about how like the BMW drivers, they get a lot of shit for being on the road, like the most snobbiest and shittiest drivers out there. It's
My
now
aunt's
Tesla
one of them.
drivers.
Yeah.
It's now Tesla drivers, in my opinion. It's now moved on to them, and every time I see a Tesla, it's like, God, use your fucking blinker.
Yo,
Wouldn't it be automatic? You'd think that like the Tesla would know you're going to the left lane because this lane's going slow as
that
fuck.
costs extra, bro. That costs extra. Yo, I used to think people who drive pickup trucks have little dicks.
Mhm.
I think people who drive cyber trucks are trans.
Yeah.
Transhuman.
I was gonna say Optimus.
Transhumanism. It's on its way, man.
No, the cyber trucks do look pretty dope.
They're
cool to look at, but dude, there's so much fucking problems with that truck, man.
Oh yeah. I've seen some scrubbed videos from the internet.
You know why I don't like the Cybertruck? Can I tell you why I don't like it?
Why?
I can't afford it, so I hate on it.
Okay.
I also don't like it because it's an EV, but mainly it's like personal. It's like an ego thing. Like, yeah, fuck anyone that drives those motherfuckers. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'd take one. If I had the money, I'd take one. Not gonna lie.
I'm not paying for one, but if you're gonna give it to me,
Yeah, if you want to hand it to me, yeah.
I want a machine gun on top of it, or like a Nerf, like Gatling.
Some Mad Max shit.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
Twisted Metal.
that shit
yeah.
looks fucking like a
Dude, you
combat
filthy.
truck,
You
know?
shut your mouth. What a dope. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go watch Alien Romulus. Go see that
Enjoy.
motherfucker again.
you're gonna go
The
see
new
it in
Aliens?
theaters.
Dog, don't sell me out. Make sure you
What
guys
was it,
join the
Philip?
Discord community if you want to watch Alien Romulus or any other movies. Make sure you check out Sunday Night Secret Society podcast. Make sure you check out Ori's official. What's the numbers? Is it 801? It's 30. What's your handle, Ori's?
Oh, Ori's official 831. Gang gang.
right.
Shout out to the motherfucking 8.
Make sure you guys check out propergolf.com. Is it propergolfclothing.com?
Propergolfco.com.
Make sure you check out cave.com. That's K4V3.com. Let's get out of here, yo. Peace.
Later.
Fake and gay. They're trying to make you fake and gay, dog. Don't drink the water.
Where's the list? Where's the list?
Stop simping.
It's in the water, bro.
Stop simping.
Stop simping, pimp.